upgrade 3 players. If you want to watch us play, it's on YouTube, John. Don't nobody else know, bruh. I know John used to get notified. Both of y'all might get notified when I go live anyway. I don't know. Shit. You know, you probably get sick of my shit because I be on there every day. Damn, this thing got all kind of upgrades. God, dog. 1 awareness, 1 catching traffic, 2 deep route, 2 mid route, 2 pass defense, 1 power, 1 short, 1. And then overall, it didn't go up a lick. What the fuck? Oh, excuse my language. Well, I try not to curse on Sunday. Oh man, I sent the invite, Bear. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, really?
Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium with his
YouTube and check it out and see, you know, how they like them. That's what I always do. You see somebody who has them.
The fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. On first down, Keys. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh, that's how we going to start the season out? God damn. I didn't have one injury all last season.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Really?
A first carry for Leonard.
Oh, my goodness.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Foles. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on second and 6.
What we got? Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Mike 52.
Now Foles. And it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He gets this one to Boyd. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
What the hell is going on?
Play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Jeez.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Dalton. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard
wow.
pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the
This is some bullshit here.
Catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where...
He said, yeah, the injuries were non-existent last season. Wow.
Them out when you do that.
Yes. I just lost Mixon to a fractured foot on the first carry.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they'll get this.
I just asked him. He said, "Yeah, injuries were non."
To a first down as he stopped at the 48.
Oh no, this is some bullshit. Hold on. I got to call this nigga.
I was just about to call you. Is everybody getting hurt now?
Everybody.
Oh, for real?
Every single play. Me and Barry playing right now. I just had John Ross, Mixon, Fournette.
Okay, yeah. Let me lower it.
All right, nigga, we got to start this shit over.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it to 50 though.
We like, what the fuck is going on?
It went from 40 to it went from 40 to okay, so that's too much. What about the penalties? Did you see any penalties?
No, like we just 3 minutes into the game. I mean,
yeah, go ahead, yeah. What the fuck is the sliders?
I'm on the party line with Barry and John. We like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, every damn play.
Every play, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I didn't know with let me try 45. I'm gonna just do it a little bit.
It was on 40 before?
It was on 40, yeah.
No, he probably had it. He going down. He was on 50 probably.
I was on 60.
Oh yeah, you was.
Last year was on 45, but I thought maybe
all right.
Back to 50 then.
Yeah, just put it at 50, cause
okay.
If
I got the edges at 45 now.
All right, yeah, we gonna exit out this game and start over. All right, man. We like shit. This nigga had it on 60, my diggy. What the fuck? This nigga John knew about it, ain't saying shit. For real. Like, okay, what'd you say, Brian? Up here on Cleveland or whatever. Huh? Okay. Yeah, be careful. Huh? Oh yeah. Man, I'm telling you, me and Barry's like, huh? Yeah. No, nigga, not that like that shit. I'm like, hell no. I'm ready to quit shit. It wasn't fun. You start seeing niggas dropping like flies. Mm-hmm. Every tackle niggas getting hurt. Yeah, it's spinning right now. You can't go from 40 to 60. God damn, seriously? Yeah, that's what I'm tripping on. I'm like, nigga, you mad because nigga ain't getting hurt? Some people's getting hurt on certain teams. Well, hell, Madden made the game arcade with all this damn overpowered bullshit. I feel like I'm playing NBA Jam. Nah, man. Only people that see X factors is the running backs. Yeah. I see it on the defensive players. It's easier to get your X factor from defense than it is in offense. Especially if you got somebody like a Myles Garrett or Von Miller or somebody like that.
Circles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run on first down. Keys. 10 yards on the pickup.
I wonder if he messed with anything else, because this game's like it's moving slow and shit.
When you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Go. 6 down.
On second down now. Keys. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Nobody else must have played yet, because ain't nobody else complaining.
Check 50. 1-1.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mike 52. Go. Here I come. Check 52.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 22 yards there, a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. My 52.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a give, right side. Keys. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
No. Me.
Foles. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play.
Oh, my God.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I tell you when they feel like this.
By Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2.
My team don't feel like it's playing. They're moving right.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Dalton here from the gun. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Dalton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Miles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Andy Dalton. And the throw going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 11. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense
Good job,
is to have your
Sheffield.
linebackers
That
set
rookie.
the edge.
On the ball! On the ball! On the ball! On the ball! Easy, easy! No, check that, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Check pass, check pass. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2, Mike.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield.
How you let a fucking tight end beat you? Fuck.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Slow-ass white boy. Fuck it.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Check nickel.
On first down, Keys. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
This man's offensive line is dominating my damn defensive line, boy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This is
oh my God!
Touchdown, Jaguars! A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good, and that'll make the score.
I thought that was my pick.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
To throw here, Dalton. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, The thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They'll run on first down. Keys. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Move, move, move.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
I'm not playing well tonight.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 21-0.
And nigga definitely got the keys.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And Dalton to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
And they get sent in the house, man.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I got to put my cover 2 offense on here. I'm just going to run too much cover 2 on me.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ross. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made by Miles Jack. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah.
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And an alley to run. And bulldozing his way through. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 34 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Look at the fucking blocking.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Yeah.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL
That's what I'm saying.
reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now to 3.
And his offensive line is good too.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
So that nigga reaching to the
They
bag.
will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
For real.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again?
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number 1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Mixon. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd and goal, 1 man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
36.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. So Dalton now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Andy Dalton, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
13. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 52's the mic right here, over there. Right here.
2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go, great. Shoot this side. We got three.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Dalton, throw left side complete. That's Ross. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mixon. And he's got room. He chucks him aside.
Thumped him.
That one good for 33 and a 1st.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part. Just powered them down there. Another nice burst.
Yeah, he had almost 2,000 last year.
Said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. And Caldwell's got it over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So we got man. Check safety.
On first down, Keys. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
Rip left.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On 2nd down now, Keys. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's bring it.
Throwing again. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Dalton. Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This is taken at the 10. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On third down, Keys. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Bofo's the mic. Mike's Bofo.
Now Dalton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Dalton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Keep going right at him. 52. I'm coming.
They'll run on first down. Keys. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sean Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dalton, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
No, I can't say.
Quarterback gets hit.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Give him 30 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them in this game.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. Keys. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Them niggas, yeah, offensive line, them guards, whatever it is, they block too damn good for me.
He'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, I can't get around him. Sticking to him like glue.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season. Tackling, because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mixon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Dalton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ross. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Hey, switch and go. Can.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Check, go get him. 44 is the mic.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Able to spin free, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Go. Both the mic. 2 by 2. Move. Watch the curls. 44.
Passing. It's Dalton. That's complete right around the 8. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run with Mixon. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
Oh, shit.
And defensively, that might just seal a week 1 victory.
Yeah, I thought it, you know, I didn't know it was 4th down. Lost track. Oh, well.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. It's a room to maneuver.
Oh, my God.
He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it in.
That nigga showing up fast. I'm about to get some faster linebackers or something.
But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they had one
Yes,
more
sir.
that will wind up a fairly lopsided victory. So
Yeah,
this will
man.
be a win for Jacksonville. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long.
All right, bro. Take care.
Down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the front line.
Week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.